Hey guys, your boy S91 Mercury here, and I'm coming at you with some nature training tips, especially for the lightning chapter of it. I haven't done the other ones. And I don't have super duper Naruto, right? Like, or an Angel Conan, some OP ninja like that. I just kind of got basic ninjas. Now, the one kind of, I guess, ninja that's you have to kind of you can farm, right, and work hard to build up is the Minato. But that's really it. Everything else is stuff that you can get for free. And the key here is to exploit a couple different things. One is to use that Mabui right there. If you haven't seen it already, you should check out, I think it's Yujin Takara's video where he shows us this. Thanks to him for pointing this out. If you grab Mabui with your Yagra, right, you can exploit the immortal property that she gives. She gives immortality for 2 rounds, so even if you're down to 1 hit point, the hit point cannot be taken away, no matter how many times you get hit, right? Now, if you may have noticed, I'm using Great Ninja War Neji here, and Great Ninja War Neji is a great little ninja to use in these kinds of events, right? The problem with this particular training ground is that your Yagra and your Windmane and your Minato can all be controlled, right, by Sasuke, by I, by Killer B, and it just really makes it an RNG fest, and that's annoying. And so, you know, what Neji does is that he becomes the target for everyone's standard attacks. And especially in these first, like, 5-6 rounds here, he's the target for everyone's mysteries, too, because he has the lowest amount of life. Right. So, you know, this is how I kind of set this up, right? You know, one of my goals when I'm fighting these guys is to get rid of C. I just hate C. He blinds you, and he just, for whatever reason, he does not die. It takes a long time to kill him. Now, this video I end up do not beating. I get down to the bitter end. I got 1 person left, so I'm kind of at my limit. Right, but this is the best team that I have been able to put together that does not involve super duper ninjas. So I know, look, a lot of players have those, and you know, I quit playing quite a while ago. The only time I ever kind of log in is to play these kinds of events because I think they're much more interesting than PvP, and you know, just getting your butt walloped by whales every now and then, and whatever, right? And trying to beat these tough levels with ninjas that are kind of basic, right? And so, you know, this can help a lot. So you just got to keep grabbing your Mabui, right? You know, try to keep. You have to keep kind of a mental map. Like, okay, grab her kind of every other round. You don't want to kill her right away. I mean, you do have to eventually. And the way we're lined up here, it's just gonna happen. You know. You could line up across from I. That might be a better way to go. You know, look, I just kind of put this together and didn't test it too much. I passed a couple times with it, and you know, it just worked. So, but you could line up right across from I, and that way the standard attacks will hit him. So instead of the guy in the middle there, what's his name, Omoi or whatever, and you know, because once he dies, then you kill Mabui, right? Now, for whatever reason, I think I'm kind of laggy here. This really bothers me. I tried to activate my mystery first before Neji went, but that's just the way it goes. Sasuke is a real problem. He chaoses me all the time, but you know what? We'll just grab our Mabui there, and we'll get some clones out. Right? I use the Windmane here because it does recommend using a Wind attribute ninja. Right, Wind actually has a leg up on Lightning. If you didn't know that, you should by now. All right, so you know, this is a real slow-going thing. I mean, I hate to say how tedious this is. You know, it just gets to the point where I just wasn't doing enough damage anymore. Right, my Minato just could not, you know, just pound people out. And it's a defensive, you know, it's a defensive lineup, right? You're using Yagra for defense. You're using Neji for defense. Okay, the Windmane is basically just kind of there to support, right? It's so your only real damage dealer is Minato, so it is a weakness in this lineup. See, this was one of the problems, right? It might be better to put Neji on I. That way you won't combo so often. I think that was one of my problems. So you might want to line up right there. You just put everybody, one, I think it's column over, is that right? Or no, one row over, right? You just kind of move them up where I is, all 3 of those guys. It probably will run a little smoother. But I love this. Neji just takes all the hits, right? I mean, the only person that can kind of cause you some problems is Sasuke, right? Because he kind of randomly hits people anywhere. But even I mean, he's just kind of dumb, right? He just goes for, what's his face? Neji. Yeah, I keep forgetting people. See, this drove me crazy. I could not kill Sasuke. See, that's just RNG for you. Now my Minato is chaosed. And he's going to be chaos for 2 rounds, and this just killed me, right? I could not pass this level because of this. And so this is just the way it goes, right? You come to a point where you just can't do enough damage, right? It's just, you just don't do enough. But C is gone, Sasuke's gone, or not Sasuke, Kakashi's gone, and Guy's gone. And it's round 6, and you got to get rid of idiot Sasuke. Nobody's attacking him, right? Nobody's attacking him because you're he's nowhere to be found, right? And you just kind of have to wait. Mysteries are cooling down. It's a real pain in the butt, It's a real pain in the butt. You might use the water main with this team. That might work. You could use her healing mystery with the what's it called? The experimental jutsu, which is usually a bad idea because she will kill herself. Right? She'll do damage to herself. But notice how my wind main has some life there, right? Because she's not getting hit. She's just kind of taking splash damage, and that's it. So you might try her out, and you could heal every other round, right? And get it done. Alright, so I want to get this Sasuke out of the way. Alright, we're letting Neji have revenge there. And then, so sadly, here I'm killing Mabui, and I don't want to, right? I kind of want to keep her around. I'm kind of like, oh, darn. So again, move those guys up to the other row. That might be better, right? But, really, the only reason why I lost this is because my Minato was controlled, right? That's the only reason why. Otherwise, I think I would have been in pretty good shape. We have his big mystery next round, so we'll use that. And here we go. Now, I was going to try and grab Mabui, I think, here. Next round. And I forgot. That was the problem. Anyway. It's not easy, right? Sometimes you just kind of screw up. That's just the way it goes. And, after 9 rounds, that's easy. But again, right, Neji is doing his job, right? We even have Mabui healing for us a little bit. That was good. And I was like, okay, if Minato does a lot of damage here, I can do this. I'm in round 10, and I'm critting. That's all good. But it's just, man, so much life. Right, Yagura doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay, let's get the extra attacker out there. Right. And it just did not work. Alright, so I came really close. I think if I had lined up the other way, it would have been better. Okay, but that is a clever little lineup for you, and I think that it'll help you. Right, so if you like this video, give me a comment, give me a like, and I will talk to you later.